Good evening, Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock, all's quiet, and after a day of scorching weather, high temperatures, clear skies, we've just had a storm pass over us, and thankfully the pressure's dropped a bit. With that, I'm starting to see multiple fish roll all down the bottom end of the lake where I'm fishing to, and they're putting on a proper show at the moment. So I'm hoping, just hoping, one of them rods may rattle off any time now. We did get a take this afternoon off this left hand margin down towards the bottom in 4.9 feet of water. Just as it's coming off the margins, it just drops down, levels out and drops down again to 5.9. but just on that shelf I put some particle with some twisted peach in it, and that's what got us to take this afternoon. However, as I played it in, I got it to just outside the net, and sorry about that guys, we've got the French Air Force. Woo! Jesus! Right, as I was about to say, as I got it just outside the net, unfortunately the hook pulled, and yeah, that's the second fish since I've been here. I'm not too worried about that because obviously the odds are in our favour, and we're catching more than we're losing. Well, we're catching a lot more than we're losing, in all honesty. So I'm not worried about, you know, losing fish, but obviously if we start to lose a few more, then I'll look at changing things up. But I'm ultra confident in my rigs, and there's no need to change things up as of yet. I've got solid bags out there, I know they're presented, so there's just literally no need to keep bringing it in and putting the rods back out. The only one that's not on a solid bag is a right hand rod. That's just on a helicopter system with a little PVA mesh bag and a snowman rig. To be fair, that's the one that's been doing me most of the bites, but I'm confident that it's going to be presented down there, so I'm not going to touch any of them. So I'm just going to sit here, I'm going to listen to the French bells, and obviously the French military go over in the planes. So I'm just going to sit back and see whether anything turns up this evening. I won't update the video blog if I don't have anything. I will speak to you either in the night, whoosh, another one, or first thing in the morning. Until then guys, au revoir, tosh it out. Right, recapture from yesterday, and thankfully when we was filming I had a little bit of water on the lens, so I didn't really get any decent footage of it. So thankfully we have today, and that's why I've got it out. So let's just send it back and get this rod back out, fishing again. What a fish though. Good morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and as the mist rolls over the lake, unfortunately we had a very quiet night. I decided to leave the rods in situ, and unfortunately nothing come to the rods last night. However, Sharon in peg 1 had a 49.9 mirror, so well done to Sharon on the capture. I did reset the left and right hand rod this morning, basically due to AD in peg 2 being crayed the previous night, just to give myself a little bit of a guide and some confidence that the rigs are presented out there. I decided to bring it in and re-present it out there. Milkbait was perfectly fine, so it's back out there fishing and waiting for this morning's spell, if it does arrive, and hopefully we'll grab a bite. I have seen fish down there this morning, which is always a confidence builder. So it's just over to the carp to get on the feed and hopefully pick up my hook bait. So I think it's time for a cup of tea and we'll see what turns up. I'll update the video blogs a bit later, guys. So this rod was pretty quiet for last night and most of the day yesterday. So I've decided, as I said earlier, I've pushed it a little bit farther into the margin where they've been showing, and it's paid off with a 51 common. So let's try and lift it up. Come on. Come on. She's a beaut. Give me a good fight this one as well, like most of them I've done. And the ASM rod again. Does the bees. Right, let's take some shots of it. We'll slip it back. At 51 that I've just had is the result of 2 takes. The first one, when I hit into it, because I'm giving it a little bit more extra pressure, because I am now fishing closer to that margin. For the past 3 days since I've been here, I've pulled my rods back probably about 2 rod lengths, allowed them fish to go in and out freely up and down that margin, and I've been picking them off as obviously then fish have been coming out or going in. However, yesterday the 2 rods on that margin was very quiet. In fact, I didn't get a take on them at all. Everything that I had yesterday was off this left hand margin. So what I've decided to do today is to push these 2, the middle rod and the right hand rod, push them deeper into that marginal area. It was a little bit of a shit or bust gamble, because as I said, the closer you go in there, the more pressure you're going to put on them fish to push out. So I'm probably about a rod length off the margin at the moment, and I think that's about as close as I want to go and get it, because you got that overhanging bushes there that are literally right underneath it, and I'm probably about here now where I was before, probably about another rod length behind, and just pushing that rod a little bit closer has got us the results of 2 takes and one 51 common. So it's looking hopeful now for the next couple of days, and just keep trickling in the feed. I'm not giving them loads, just in that one I've just had the rod on, just starman rig like I've been catching for most of the week, and I'm just crumbing up some ASM, putting some whole boilies in there, and basically that is it, just in the one hopper, just to cover the bottom. So you've probably got, I don't know, probably about 20 baits in there, that's it. And I'm just dropping that in 4.9 feet of water. Middle rod as well, same, exactly the same again. However, I have found a nice deep spot that goes down to 6 foot. Now when you're looking at the rest of the lake, which is averaging round about 5 foot, 5'2", to find a nice deep area out on that middle rod, tonight I'm going to put a bit of bait in it. I'm not fishing it at the moment, I'm just fishing just past it, and I will definitely put a rod in there this evening and see whether that produces. But at the moment, as I said, them two are just one rod length off the margin. So I'm going to enjoy this afternoon. Weather conditions are overcast, a little bit of a chill in the air, but good for fishing, and it gets them fish down and gets them hopefully feeding on my spots. Yesterday we had the sun shining down, them fish was all day just basking up and down that margin, and I don't even think they're just interested in feeding at all, and we only got a couple of takes. So I've got the celebratory cup of tea on the go. I'm going to sit here, wind away the hours, and I'll speak to you and update the video blog a little bit later. Cheers. Well, it's 6 o'clock on the dot, and we're into a fish. Left hand side margin. And it's holding out at range, this one. And he's giving left. Just got to make sure it doesn't. Yeah, I've just flicked it off. Stay on this one. Stopping deep, this one. Stopping deep. Have a look.
think so. I think about that. Oh.
How about that for scaly banger? 32 on the dot, left hand rod, twisted peach and some particle round it. That's the second scaly banger I've had out of here this week. They're absolutely stunning. Right, let's take some pics and happy days. Well, 7:30. Probably about an hour ago I put that mirror back, and I thought I'd just grab a bite to eat before what potentially is going to be the most productive time of the day, which is the evening when I've had most of my runs down here. So I thought I'd get my food out the way and just kick back and relax for the evening ahead. It's definitely on holiday when you've got a big fat steak, steamed vegetables and a French bud beer. I've had a great week already, and I am potentially up to 19 fish so far. Hopefully I can make it 20, but to be fair, if I don't catch another fish I'll be more than pleased with my results. Weather is expected to be hot tomorrow, and to be honest it hasn't been too bad today. It's just every now and again we have a gust of wind which brings a little bit of chill in the air, but overall it ain't been too bad. So I'll go through this evening. I'll log off probably now, or if I don't have something later obviously I'll pick up the camera or tonight. Well, hopefully we'll come back with a nice big fat chunk and hopefully catch another one. But until then, I'll get back to eating my food, and I'll speak to you a little bit later. Ta-da. Yeah, fish.
tuna, this is.
I know, yeah.
Oh, he's seen the net and he's out here.
You've gone it out, I think.
No, he's trying to do another one. No, it's in the net. I'm out of here. No, he's going again. He says that now. Wait till he gets in the net. Oh, I didn't realise it was that big. It's got a hump on it. And he's still trying to get out of the net.
Where's the mill?
Got a hump on him. Don't sound too happy. It's only the 20th carp.
Lift. 1, 2, 3. A bit fatigued now. And there we go, fish number 20 to go over the landing net cord. Wonderful session and wonderful time here at Lac de Cache. So this is going back and the rod's going out for the night. Let's see if we can just edge past that 20th mark. Oh, wonderful. There's a small ones, eh? They're fucking ballistic. We're happy with that. Fish number 21. Put the rod out again on that Key Bait Solutions 8SM. Literally out. Probably about 20 minutes and 24 this one. Right, let's get the rod out, let's see if we can get something a bit bigger off it for the last evening in the swim. Good morning. What a beautiful morning down here at Lac de Cache. Thursday morning, and unfortunately them rods stay silent apart from a big line out around about 2 o'clock last night that made me sit up and get out of bed. But by the time I got to the rod, the bobbin was just slowly going back and resetted into position. Now this morning we're having a little bit of a change up. I'm actually moving into Andy's swim and Andy is moving into here. At the start of the week we had a gentleman's agreement. If somebody was blanking and the other is catching, then what we was going to do is have a change round, and that's exactly what we're doing this morning. There's a lot of fish being holding up down there, as we know. I've had a wonderful session and a wonderful holiday, so I'm going to be moving into here. I'm going to see whether we can get Andy a big massive lactacash hippo. So probably in the next hour I'm going to be moving out, and you'll see me over in that swim, and you'll probably see me in here, hopefully landing Andy's first big massive French carp. So I'll see you a little bit later, guys. I'm going to enjoy the morning, and it's Tosh and out. See you later. Well, new swim, new challenges, and I'm just mapping out the swim at the moment, trying to find some spots I want to be fishing. Good old twisted peach, 12 mils. Come on, little slug. I could have left you in the mix, but it's your lucky day. Nice little bit of fermented particle there. This is just going on one of the rods only. The rest will be boilies, but obviously in the mix I've got the twisted peach. So it's going on spot A over this area. Bloody brilliant bait about this is. You know what I'll do now is just press A and off she trots. You would have had a day off. Yeah. So this is the second rod. It's going out. This is what's really been doing the damage down here for the past couple of days. This is ASM with a sprinkling of salt over them. So basically, for every 5 kg of bait, you want 1 kg of salt. Put it in a bucket, put the salt in, shake it up, leave it for 2 days, sieve it off, and then re-put them back into a bucket and put another kg over them. The reason why you do that is because the salt draws out the moisture, and it just makes the salt on the initial dousing, it makes the salt a little bit soggy. So get rid of the first lot, and then you got a nice dry salt over the top of the boilies. Especially this time of year before spawning, the fish are looking for minerals. Some people say it doesn't work, some people say it does. I'm one of them that says that putting salt at this time of year into your baits is a good thing to do. In fact, any time of the year, to be honest with you, I have good results on it whenever I use it. So a little bit more. So inside this bag is basically ASM boilie crumb, pellets, and an ASM pink wafter. Just loop the bag on. I've also put inside the bag some ASM feed stim. Put it in there, pull this through, get the leader out, and there we go, we're ready to go. Oops, daisy. Now this is going on spot B. Boom, boom, boom. To be honest, when these baits are out, I'm going to leave them be. Well, especially these two, because they're on solid bags. I know they're going to be presented. I might just put a little bit of bait over them tomorrow, when after tomorrow morning's bite time, just to top up the spot. Should be 3.9. There we go. Well, good evening. You join me at 7 o'clock. The rods are out, as they have been since probably around about 7 o'clock this morning. A lot of the fish have made their way down to the left hand side in front of Sharon. We spotted them a little bit earlier and they've been basking today and just generally just enjoying the weather as we have. So that's where I'm going to be for the next 48 hours. The rods have gone out. I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to keep them in situ. Because I'm on solid bags, I'm mega confident that they're going to be presented out there, and I don't really need to touch them for all that time. Food wise, evening meal, the carp is on, and there's some chops cooking there. So we are looking after ourselves down here on the bank. Andy is in the flyer, and fingers crossed for him that he's going to catch. Are you a little bit more confident now?
I was, but now I've seen the fish move off down the
what's the chances though, man?
So I'm like, oh.
I mean, they've literally been down here for
5 days.
well, they're 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days, and today when he's moved in, they seem to have thought of piss him. Let's go piss him off and go off the other end. Yeah, the wind's changed and just literally blowing up there. But we have seen the odd fish roll out there, so I think tonight, after this heavy sunshine, a little bit of heat, then fish are going to get their heads down and they're going to get on the feed with a bit of luck. So unless anything happens, I am having a slow pack down, starting to put things away that I don't need, and be Friday will be our last day, because obviously Saturday morning at 8 o'clock we've got to go and catch the Channel Tunnel to get back to the UK. So beautiful day, fishing's not too good, but we're still having a good holiday, and that's all that counts. So I'll see you a little bit later. Hopefully Andy will be bent into a chunk. Speak to you soon. Unbelievable. Why did you do that the other day, didn't you?
No, yeah. Spend all that time with a video camera in your hand, think you've done it, and you look at it and you don't press record. Then you just think to yourself, oh, what an idiot.
I've done it at some like crucial times as well, when I've had the fish. Thought that I've recorded it, and well, the end of another day. Tomorrow is the last day down here of our holiday, and it's a lovely way to spend the last couple of hours of this one. Good morning. What a way to start the Friday morning with a chunk. 44, and ISM once again. Little solid bag, and inside there is a pink wafter. Right, I send it on its way and enjoy the day. Good morning. 6 o'clock in the morning, and I've just put that 44-pound mirror back, which come just on the marker, just out there. It's just like a little bit of a silver foil that somebody's used it as marker before. Solid bag, ASM, pink wafter in the bag, and first light this morning, off it tore. A lot of fish have moved down to the right hand side, but we're still optimistic that Andy's going to catch one this morning or this evening. So just going to have a cup of tea and have some breakfast, and we're going to enjoy the morning down here. So we're going to be packed up for 8 o'clock tomorrow, so everything's going to be slowly packed down today. I've done most of it yesterday, to be fair, but the bivvy's going to be put down because I'm going to be sleeping in this metal tin hut or metal shed tonight. And yeah, nice result this morning. Let's see what else comes along for the day. See you later.
Yeah.
Done this before, haven't you, Aidan?
Yeah, a few times.
Oh my god, left hand rod has just torn off. He's into his first lactic cash carp. Get in!
The best of it was though, the alarm was going off and you're thinking, whose alarm is it?
I know.
It's going to go across that.
Don't worry about the net, I've sorted all that. That's alright, I'll do it. Coming in fast.
I think it's massive.
Hey, don't worry, it's a fish. It's a proper carp. There we go, son. Yes! Well done. Smallest fish in the lake.
Smallest fish in the lake. Fuck me.
You don't want
No, it's nice. It's not far off though. No.
It's a good double.
It's been sarcastic.
Try again.
Finally got it out. 28 mil. Welcome. Not expected. But done it. Caught one. Caught one. Want another one now?
Put the rod back in for that.
Let's put it back out.
Right, well, Andy wanted a koi, and when I had mine, he was a little bit upset because his target down there was a koi. Well, boy, has he smashed it tonight on the last night, and he's got himself a koi, and that is a chunk. So he's one happy angler, and so are we all. So let's get it out, let's have a look, and yeah, memories are made.
Neil don't know if you want to do that. No, yeah. And I'll help you get it up first.
Please now.
Oh yeah. PB. 41 pound. Koi.
And you said
A
you wanted
carrot.
a koi.
I wanted a carrot. I've got a
You
carrot.
one, boy.
And it's a different one from what you had as well, so
Yeah, brilliant.
look at that, fantastic.
Let's do a couple of photos.
Beautiful fish, I love a koi, I love a koi.
You got one, boy. Come on then, stick it back. Yeah, I'll come down. Watch yourself, it's dead slippery.
You didn't know anyway.
What do you want to do? Careful. Do you want a water shot? That man has just caught his target fish from down here. He said right at the start on the drive down here, I would love a koi, and he's only gone and caught one. So I'm so pleased for him, and yeah, this place is absolutely wonderful. Also, the hosts here are really nice people, and they leave you alone. They're not round in your swims all the while. Once a day they'll come down just to check if you're all right, and then you get left alone. Exactly what you want from the owners and bailiffs down here. So we go into the final night with smiles and a session to that you could not imagine, and Andy pulling it out the park at the last minute is brilliant. So maybe, just maybe, there may be a few more fish there yet, and maybe I may nick one out of my out of the other swim. So I will obviously see you a little bit later, or I'll see you in the morning logging off down here at Lac de Cache. See you later. Well, that's the last rod coming in, and it's officially over. Everything's packed away, all nice and clean down here, and we're going to start to make our long journey back down to the channel tunnel. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and again, massive thank you to the owners, and a massive thank you to Sharon and Adi for the invite for me and Andy. Come good in the end, with Andy catching his target fish, and me having all them fish that, to be fair, I would never have dreamt that I would have caught down here. But from Lac de Cache and Andy, see you later, au revoir, and don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. So it's Bish Bash Bosh, keep it tosh, wet nets, tight lines. See you on my next video. Ta-da!